Welcome to Lightrun. In this video, we're going to explain how to use the Lightrun plugin and start remote real-time debugging, from legacy applications to microservices. Let's go. To get started with Lightrun, log in with your Lightrun username and password. Once you're logged in, the Login button on the top right will turn green. We're already connected to some agents, which you can see on the right-hand side. These are the processes you can debug with Lightrun. Agents can be tagged and grouped together. For example, we can group all production agents and add an action on all of them. This is very useful in microservices and modern deployments like Kubernetes, Docker Swarm, and ECS. In such cases, a single application has many instances, which requires troubleshooting the whole system instead of one specific process. Here is a simple prime number calculation app. Let's say I have a bug in the code and could really use a log right here. By right-clicking, you can access the Lightrun menu and add that log. You can even print out the value of a variable or the result of a method invocation. These logs are printed directly into the agent application of your choice using your native logger. Lightrun seamlessly integrates with services such as Elastic, Splunk, Datadog, and more. But sometimes you just want to see the log in the IDE so it feels like a local debugging experience. To change the log view, expand the agent and look at the log in the Tool window. You can choose to pipe the log into the plugin or have it printed both in the app and the IDE. Now that the piping is on, you can see the logs in the Lightrun console. You can search by typing anywhere within the console, and you can filter logs by typing in the text field on the top. You can see that many logs are printed, so it might be difficult to find what you're looking for. By defining a condition, you can limit the amount of data that is printed out. This is essentially a conditional breakpoint. Notice you can use this limiting ability on every action type. In this case, notice that all logs end with 3 now. Moving on, a Lightrun snapshot is a virtual breakpoint that doesn't stop the application from running. You can also set watch expressions here. Then, when the snapshot is hit, it grabs the stack and variable values. You can now traverse through this stack just like we can through a regular breakpoint. Notice that while I'm doing that, logs are still coming through. Done with the log and the snapshot, you can delete all actions using the Delete button. A Lightrun counter increments a value so you can see the scale of usage for a code pathway. The data is printed to the log periodically. The Lightrun tick-tock measures the time it takes to perform a block of code or method. Both of these help us track performance issues and find bottlenecks in our app. You can see the results for counters and tick-tocks in the server logs or collected into APM or logging tools. The agents here represent a cluster with several servers deployed dynamically in the cloud. I'd like to get the result of a snapshot from all the production servers. To do that, place a snapshot on a tag and see it hit for each server. You can customize the tags per agent by editing the agent configuration on the server. What happens when you add a log to a bad line? When the server reports an error, it's flagged on the action and lists the error. You can then delete the invalid log. Notice that tag actions can only be deleted from the tag itself. As you saw before, if you place an action in the wrong line, an error can occur. But what if an agent is running a production build and you're currently looking at the trunk branch? Your lines might be out of sync and you'll get the source versioning error you see here. You can solve this by switching to the source version that matches the content in the server. In this case, I just revert the local changes to resolve the problem. That's it. You now know how to use Lightrun to debug a remote app. You can now start debugging your code. For any questions, go to lightrun.com and contact us. Thanks for watching.